Welcome aboard. My name is Kevin Marinelli. I'm from Pride Marine Group here in Aurelia. I'd love to walk you through this brand new Sea Ray 250 SDX. This one we brought in from the factory fully loaded with all the options, including the 9-inch Simrad screens and all the different convenience packages. It's a beautiful boat. It handles phenomenal in the water. It's a great boat for a family. Let me just walk you through how nice it is and how easy it is to get up and going and out in the water and learning the systems. Up front, I started off with dual chart plotters. I love the dual chart plotters for whenever you get into areas that are tight. When you're driving a 400 series highway, it's nice and easy. There's not much to worry about. You're going a long distance and there's not much to see. When you get into places that are tight, like downtown Toronto, you want to get around things, it's nice to be able to zoom in and see where you are and where you're going to be going. I find the same on the water. When you're in big open water, it's nice, but when you get into tight places, now you can zoom in and zoom out. You can still see where you are without having any issues. So having two screens, especially when you're running in areas that you aren't as familiar with or in tight spots, I love that. You can also run with one screen on your engines. You can run with one on depth sounder. There's lots of different options that you can do. And there's different windows that we can pull in and pull up to show our active trim and what we've got going on, our trim gauge for the drive, our fuel, all that's right at our fingertips. Now, the one thing that is cool is this active trim. If you come over to the side of me, you're going to see the shifter and throttle. This is all digital. My key is here. I turn on the ignition. I can start it from here, or I just push the button and the engine starts. Now, compared to the older days, this is all digital. I push the little latch in to go forward. You don't hear the clunk, 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 clunk. It's digital. It goes automatically into gear, come back to neutral, and back into reverse. You don't have that clunking and grinding of the gears that you do in the mechanical systems. It's very easy to push and very easy to handle. Now, the active trim that we can activate from the front or from just hitting the button over here, you have 5 different settings. You pick the setting that works best for you. And what that actually does is it trims the drive in and out to give you the best riding attitude. So when we're in around the dock, that drive is 90 degrees to the water surface. When we go to hammer the throttle, it tucks in deeper underneath the hull to help get that bow up and out of the water and onto plane. Once we get up on plane, that drive trims out to help us get that bow out of the water and get more air underneath us so the boat rides on top of the water and we can handle it and steer better. That's all built in. You don't have to worry about hitting the trim. We can override it if we'd like, but it's all built in. It makes it so simple and so easy to run and handle. Now, if we're going to pull into a dock or we get into shallow water, you're going to have to trim it yourself. It doesn't know the depth of the water. So there are some things you have to pay attention of and be cognizant of. But the way that you can run these boats now, if you're a new boater, there's not much to worry about. It's like driving an automatic car instead of worrying about shifting gears. It's very, very simple and very easy to use. We also have trim tabs on this one. I can push the bow down. The drive would come all the way down as soon as I hammer the throttle. So if I hammer the throttle, the boat would come up on plane very quickly. The bow comes down. I don't lose line of sight at all. So I can see what's in front of me. You don't have that big high bow rise. Once you get up on plane, you'll throttle back to where you're going to want to be. You'll trim up, and the drive will start trimming itself. So that bow comes up, and you have that nice floating feeling that you're on top of the water, cutting through the waves nicely and graciously. That's what's so nice about a boat like this. If we had a little uneven balance because of the people inside the boat, we had more people on one side than the other, I can balance the boat with my trim tabs. And I've got indicators showing exactly what's going on, so I know where my tabs are. When you're coming into the dock, you take your tabs all the way off so one's not bent down, so when you back up, it doesn't curve the boat and twist the boat on you. From there, it's sitting back and relaxing and enjoying your friends and family on board the boat. It's a very simple thing to handle. We have a wonderful captain's course when we do any delivery. You get a Pride passport on a boat like this. So you should check with one of our sales reps and myself. We can walk you through that. But everything is a captain's delivery. So you're going to have one of our 3 or 4 captains that do hundreds of deliveries a year walk you through all this on delivery day. And if you need us to come back, ask. We're happy to come out and show you how to do the boat properly so that you can get out and enjoy it with your family. I'd love to invite you over to one of our locations at Pride Marine. I work here in Aurelia. Again, it's Kevin Marinelli. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us.